Airmen surfacing from an underwater escape often are in worse psychological and physical shape than those completing an emergency bailout. You have one factor on your side. Chances are your plight is known and a rescue copter is on its way. Disconnect your parachute. With the lower left rocket jet fitting released, swing the para-raft kit around for access to the lanyard. Connect the lanyard to your harness. Release the cable ring to open the kit for access to the raft. Now clear the way for a quick, safe rescue. Inflate your para-raft, unless the rescue chopper is directly overhead. Even if you don't need the raft for flotation, it helps the pilot find you. If you haven't done so, get rid of your chute. If you don't and it deploys during pickup, it's a danger to yourself and to the rescue crew. Ignite your flare. Even if you've been spotted, the signal shows wind direction, a valuable aid to the helicopter pilot. Escaping from a ditched jet is no picnic. Whether or not you survive will be determined largely by the escape plan you already have made and trained on months before. A plan that you rehearse in your mind daily until it becomes conditioned reflex. Here's a good example of what we're talking about. Lieutenant Cryway was bringing a Crusader down on the FDR. His landing gear carried away, igniting the magnesium strut. The arresting wire failed, and the Crusader streaked toward the end of the angled deck. There was no time to think this problem out. Now Cryway's conditioning paid off. He knew he was in a ditching situation, and he responded automatically. Before the plane cleared the deck, Cryway's hands were gripping the face curtain. This shows not only that he intended to punch out, but that he'd made this decision long before, and that he'd rehearsed it in his mind many times. The Crusader hit the water in less than 2 seconds from the end of the flight deck. Although the chute did not fully open, it provided enough drag to lessen the shock of impact. Lieutenant Cryway suffered only minor injuries. Lieutenant Cryway survived because he'd made up his mind what he would do in such an emergency long before the accident occurred. These were still photos. Here's the same action in motion pictures.